Relax and listen carefully. When you wake up now, you are all going to be on the Jeremy Kyle Show. This gentleman here, this gentleman here, this gentleman here, and this gentleman here. When you wake up, you will have all actually given birth to, got pregnant and given birth to a lovely baby. And you're going to tell us all about it from conception to birth. Wonderful, marvellous experience, I'm sure it was. But you'll tell us all about it from conception to birth. All you ladies here, when you wake up, you're going to think that it's a very, very good idea indeed that men should have babies and do their share of the work and what have you. I think actually we can just change this slightly and say, this lady here, you're going to think that it's a completely ridiculous idea. As if men can have babies and give birth. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's going to be your attitude. And just one more thing here. This lady here, when you wake up, if I ask you a question, in fact every time I ask you a question, you will reply in fluent Japanese. Nod your head if you understand. Well, a version of it, okay? Fluent Japanese, that's good, yeah. So, when I ask you a question. See, so here we go then. 1, 2, wide awake, wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Wide awake there. Wide awake, Jade, wide awake, excellent. Now, welcome to the show today. We're going to discuss the rather controversial subject of whether or not men should get pregnant and have babies. And with that in mind, we have a gentleman in the studio who's actually had a baby. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir, it is actually correct.
Yes, okay. And let me come to you in a moment, madam. I'll come to you in a moment, madam. What was the experience like for you?
It was quite traumatic, actually. It was...
I can imagine, yes?
Yeah.
Boy or a girl?
It was a girl.
Oh my
God. You've also had a baby, am I correct?
Correct.
And what was the experience like for you?
Fantastic.
Boy or a girl?
Boy.
Lovely. And you say you've had a baby?
Yes, I have.
And what was the experience like for you?
Oh, out of this world.
Boy or a girl?
It was a girl.
Oh, lovely. I'll be with you in a moment, madam. You've also had a baby, am I correct?
Yeah, it was alright. It was good, yeah.
And what was the experience like for you?
It hurt like hell.
I can imagine. Boy or a girl?
Boy, I think. Is it right? Yes, it is, yeah.
Good. Let's just get some reaction here. What do you think of this idea of men having babies?
Well, why not? It's about time they did their fair share. Might as well.
Yes, that's one viewpoint. Oh, there's a lady here who would like to add to the discussion. I'll be with you in a moment, yes?
I think if we should go through it, then they should go through it, so it's fantastic.
So you'd like to see more of this sort of thing?
Definitely.
Excellent. What do you think of this idea?
I think it's about time they got stretch marks. It's about time.
And what about you?
It's about time they had to push them so massive out of there.
That's right, fine, I think what's this, yes?
Well, which end does it come out of?
I beg your pardon?
What?
Which end do you think it comes out of, dear?
Have a seat there. What?
But does she not know where the man's anus is? I think that's...
Just have a seat. Just have a seat there for a second. Just have a seat. We'll sort this out for a moment. Can I just ask you, how did you get pregnant in the first place?
Well, I was in Greece and I met a doctor and he implanted some sperm into my stomach.
Oh, so that's an interesting way. How did you get pregnant in the first place?
Well, Stella.
How did you get pregnant in the first place?
It was donated.
Sick. This is sick. Isn't it? This is... Pregnant men, I can't believe it.
How did you get pregnant in the first place?
Well, I went out and got absolutely drunk and I met this lad and, you know, one thing led to another.
Very interesting.
I don't know what I was thinking of, all I remember, I just said, oh, that person looks really nice, and then that was it.
Yeah, how did they get pregnant? How?
What do you think of this idea of men having babies?
Also?
Sleep.
You stupid woman.
You silly cow.
You don't come on.
Shut up and sit down.
Excuse me.
You can't have babies yourself. You need
I'm not babies, me.
let's have you in the seat there, Fred, and we'll continue this discussion in a moment. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Sleep. Pardon?
I don't like his attitude.
I don't blame you. Sleep, 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 and relax.